Alright, so if some of you are reoccurring viewers, or if you're new, welcome to the channel. I made a YouTube short. It said I'm gonna do Fish Noob to Pro. And you know I like this game. And I'm not even done on my main account. So here's what's gonna go down. This will become... Oh, there's a button. I won't be needing that for a while. So, let's get this on the roll. And by the way, you should know by now, I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to edit. Alright. Oh, I was expecting you. Welcome, new fisher. My name is Pierre, Miss Wood's World Guide. I heard you are new around here. Would you like any help to get settled? Yes, please. Lovely. For starters, catch 3 fish of any kind. So, I know how to play, so this should go by decently quick. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and grab a quest from him, because if we finish his, he'll give us 20 bait crates. So. He didn't give me the quest. You know, whatever. An angler. That's not what I'm talking about, Hunter. So basically, if you're new to fish, what you do, you hold your rod out, which should be number 1 on your hotbar if you're on PC, or if you're on controller, if you click left D-pad, that will also help you hold your bar out. So basically, what you want to do, you talk to Pierre, you get the quest, as you can see, get settled to over here, catch any fish, 1 out of 3, because I just got one. So you hold left click, or you hold RT, or R2, if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, or mouse and keyboard. And then you start moving your cursor around to click the shake button. So, realistically, I'm gonna finish these Pierre quests, and then I'm gonna get out of here because there's codes I can use that will get me out of this place. So, let's go ahead and help us get this done faster. So, there's RFG. Gives us 2,500 coins, 3 instant catchers. There's the Kraken. Now, keep in mind, if you join decently quick after watching this or something, and you type in these codes, you should be able to still claim them. And then, you know, if you watch Fished a lot on YouTube, you should know Carbon. He got his own bobber, if you didn't know. So if you actually, to equip the bobber, if you want to, you will open your equipment bag, which is 2. You click on bobbers right here, and then you scroll up to it. He kind of looks like Santa with bunny ears, which in my opinion is pretty cool. So as you can see, I now have 5,200. So I'm going to finish this quest real quick. And then let's go get the carbon rod. And this is my brother, Hunter's Beast, right next to me. That's my brother. I don't think he'd mind to take us over to Rosslet Bay in a few. Or you know what? This is a Noob to Pro. I'm going to show you guys what you should do. Or at least what I would recommend. So, once you have enough money, I would recommend putting in those codes. It gives you money. You can do this quick. This will take like 20 minutes without it. If you just join and do that quick, you should get it. Alright, so if we open our equipment bag, this is our flimsy rod right here. Now if we look, this is our carbon rod. So if you click equip, and if we take a look at the stats, literally everything's better, just the lure speed's a little worse. Now, it's only minus 10 progression lure speed, so it's not going to be that bad. And if you actually plan on completing the Vertigo bestiary, you can catch an Isonabe with this rod. Oh, he wants me to make cash and buy a fishing rod. Chat, who's gonna tell him? Well, I guess I gotta keep fishing. Yeah, but I definitely would recommend putting in those codes because that'll help you progress a little bit at the start. A lot quicker than what you would if you didn't put in those codes just to get the carbon rod. Plus, the carbon bobber from the carbon code is really good in my opinion. Night of the Fireflies. Alright, so why is it day out? It's literally Night of the Fireflies. How is it day out? Oh, I got a bike. So, I can't remember exactly where to get a crab for the angler. But what the angler does is you bring him that fish or fish that he wants. You hold it out and you give it to him. He'll give you about 300 cash to 400 cash. Right around in that area. Alright. So, this should be enough to make us 500 coins real quick. So, let's go sell. So, this is the merchant. Anyone with the merchant above their head and this little tag that you would see on like your clothes from stores or something, that is most likely a merchant. Plus, if you can read, some people can't. It's alright. It says merchant, and he looks like this. You can sell fish to him. That was almost enough. Dang it. Well, it's alright. We can fish out the rest of the money real quick. And we're probably just going to buy whatever is the next cheapest rod from here. Because we have to be level 5 to buy a boat. And I will not be spending any Robux on this. Now, this is going to be sort of a series. I'm not going to like record or live stream every day because, as you guys know, I have a terrible upload schedule. And sadly enough, there's not a better way to do it. Because I don't have a PS5 at my mom's, and it's only at my dad's. And I'm not always at my dad's. So I can't live stream for you guys or make YouTube videos. And sadly enough, to make it even worse, I don't even know how to edit for you guys. So you guys have to sit and watch me just fish the entire time. And I do apologize for that. But then again, life happens. So, yeah. So if we go ahead and walk back over here. There we go. So the next cheapest rod is a training rod. We're not using it. The trading rod, it's pretty bad. I won't lie. It's pretty bad. Now, like, it would work, but the reason why I don't recommend it is because it can only hold up to 9 kilograms. That's worse than the flimsy rod's weight. And the only reason why it's better than the flimsy rod is because the bar size is bigger when you're catching a fish, and the resilience is better, which makes it easier to catch fish. The lure speed is a little bit better, but the luck is terrible. You're not going to catch that good a fish with that kind of luck unless you have, like, an exalted relic to, like, get that one enchant that gives you, like, insanely good luck. So, wait on Pierre to finish yapping. Chatta, chatta, chatta. You never stop talking! Alright, so this is the shipwright. He sits by the docks, and if you say, I'd like to see my ships, you'll see the rowboat. You're like, oh, this is so much cheaper than the surfboard. I should just buy this. But no, that's not the case. You want to be level 7 to get the surfboard, but in this case, I'm going to buy the rowboat, just so I'm not going to keep y'all waiting. because I'm not trying to make y'all like have the most crazy wait time in the world. Oh, I didn't even spawn at them. My bad. I don't even have Robux. I cannot see. There's too much people. I'm waiting on them with their jet ski to drive away. Okay, well they're not driving away. Alright, so you can either speed up this part of the video, I think, or... Well, that's an ancient Megalodon. Whatever. That was an ancient Megalodon. But basically, you can speed up this part of the video or skip when I get to the next location. So as you start to drive out with your boat, if you are there long enough, you might want to get a surfboard if you're a high enough level. But if not, you can just get a rowboat if you're just trying to get over here real quick. So there's Mushroom Swamp back there, Ancient Isles, Moosewood is where we just came from, Snowcap Island, Terrapin Island, Northern Expedition, which we'll go there in a little bit. Forsaken Shores, Rouslet Bay, Grand Reef, the oil rigs like right over there, which is brand new, Sunstone Island, Statue of Ceremony, and more. So basically, you want to come to Rouslet Bay, because that is going to be your next main island that you want to grind at, and it has the next rod you're going to get. And you can catch pretty good fish here. And if you want to fish in volcanoes, you can do that here. Believe it or not. Hint, that's why there's a volcano over there that's not loading. So, as you can see, remember, this is a merchant. There's merchants on almost all of the main islands. There's a shipwright, so you can spawn your boat. And that's the blacksmith. We'll be back over there in a minute. So, when you're at Rouslet Bay, by now, you should at least have the carbon rod. Or at least one of the rods from the place over there. I would recommend the carbon rod. It's cheap. It's a great price for the stats on it. It's really good. I would recommend... People recommend fishing off of this. It is a good spot, don't get me wrong. I like fishing off of this because you have the exact same chance to catch manta rays. Plus you have a higher chance to catch nurse sharks. But if you do want to fish in volcanoes... We'll get to that in a minute after we get our next rod. So, for your next rod, you're going to need 7,000 coins. So, I'm at 3,437. It's okay if you don't have the exact same as me. It's alright. But, what I'm hoping for is that you'll at least have the carbon rod. So, I'm gonna fish here for a couple minutes. And then I'm going to go fish in that other spot. And just kind of... Okay. So, we're also probably going to get the fishing radar after we get the next rod. Which lets us see fish hotspots. Now, in my opinion, that is completely optional for you. The fishing radar is basically just lets you see hotspots of where you can catch fish. You don't need it. But if you want it, you can... grind it. It costs 8,000, so it's 1,000 more than the rod we're about to get. So basically, I'm going to just kind of fish for a minute. And you can probably tell that this rod is better than the... It might not be a noticeable difference, but it is better than that flimsy rod that we had at the start. So... yeah. Also, a heads up, if you're wanting to fish in the volcano at any point in time, you will need a puffer fish, unless you have money for the reinforced rod, but we are not going there in today's video. So, plus, you can get this rod for free. The reinforced rod, you cannot get that for free. You might also be wondering, who's this guy over here? He is the skin merchant. He sells you skin crates for your rods. Don't buy them as a starter. Like, if you just saved up enough money, it's a complete chance to even get the skin you want. you have a lower chance of getting the skin you want than getting, like, a bad skin. So, I wouldn't recommend buying them as a starter. Now, obviously, later, you can. But I wouldn't recommend it for now. So, I don't really know what to talk about because it's just very time consuming and I can't speed it up because I don't know how to edit. Also, if you do join decently quick, there's 22 hours left. Y'all probably won't see this video by the time that's over. There's an XP boost, so that's why I'm getting XP so fast. You guys probably won't get XP as fast from catching fish. Now, if you do Pierre's quest, it should just get you up to level 5. But normally, without that, you'll probably just get around level 5 or 6 by the time you leave there at Moosewood. You don't get a lot of levels at the start. The real level grind is when you get Rod of the Depths, because that is when you'll start worrying about mutations more closer to them, but not now though. Okay. Well, no we don't. So, as you can see, I've gotten 2 nurse sharks. This spot is a hot spot for nurse sharks, so you have a higher chance of catching nurse sharks in this area than anywhere else in this place. So now we'll be coming over here and fishing for a minute. So by the way, I think since I've been kind of doing like a tutorial sort of Noob to Pro, I think it's good to explain to you what exclamation marks are. So when you're fishing, the exclamation mark above your head when you start to reel in a fish, like that. Red, purple, or like green. Well, no, red or purple. That's usually just a normal fish of some kind. It's more about when it's pink, green, and blue. Blue means it's like a limited time thing. Pink means it's a mythical. And green means it can either be an enchant relic or an exalted relic. Those are really important, so if you reel in those, claim yourself as the lucky one. So, the pink exclamation mark, mythical. The mythical for this location, Russell Bay, is called the Manta Ray. It's literally a manta ray. And it sells for a good chunk. So that's pretty good if you catch one. I'm obviously not having the greatest luck right now. Oh, I also forgot to mention, my brother Hunter has very kind viewers. All my viewers are nicer though, even if you don't give me anything. I don't even want anything from my viewers. He just gets stuff. I don't know why. Maybe it's because he streams on Twitch. But besides the point. So basically in this spot, basically anywhere in this pond or like anywhere else by Russell Bay, you have a chance to catch a couple different legendaries. There's a Dumbo octopus, a crown bass, and a bull shark. Big fossilized nurse shark. Ooh, let's take a look at that. This will sell for a lot more than just like a normal shark, because it's a lot bigger than a normal shark. As you can see, it has a big thing, and it has the fossilized mutation. So, since I went ahead and already got a mutation, not on purpose, why don't we go ahead and touch on what mutations are. Mutations are things that can happen to your fish when you're either appraising at the appraiser at Moosewood, or just catching a fish normally. different rods. Some rods have built-in mutations that you can catch. So like the Heavens rod, you can catch heavenly mutation fish, and the Trident rod, you can catch Atlantean mutated fish. They will sell for more than normal fish because they're special and they have, basically because they're different. Basically, they'll sell for more because they're not normal fish. So basically, if you catch a mutated fish or a big or giant fish, that is gonna be lucky. So, oh, here's a legendary. Let's see. Which one is it? That is a bull shark. Yeah, see, you can catch a bull shark. Alright. Alright, let's go see if I have made enough money yet. So, this should be a fat stack of 1K or something like that. Oh, I feel so bad. I can't speed it up for you guys. I almost have enough though. I guess to make up the time, I could go live. I don't know.
Oh my god, it's white!
What should I talk about? This game is pretty time consuming. I will go ahead and tell you that. My brother Hunter is catching something hexed right now. Hexed angelfish. Hexed is another mutation. I wish I could at least implement visuals. Cause like I can do that in YouTube Shorts because it has like simple editing. But for editing actual YouTube videos, I don't even know where to begin. So as you can see, it was an orange exclamation mark and it had a ding. Usually when it has a ding, that is really good. It is usually means limited time, legendary, or mythical. And as you can see, that legendary I caught was a crown bass. Has really nice purple, blue, green, lime green colors. So that's gonna be pretty good. You know, just to help speed up the process, I should have mentioned this. If you open your equipment bag, go to baits. This is bait. This can help you, like, as you can see, like, instant catchers, they'll help you catch fish really fast because it has 65% lure speed. That will help you catch fish really fast. But I'm not going to use any special bait right now. I'm just going to use bagels and worms that I have. Maybe hollow berries and peppermint worms also. I'm not sure at the moment though. My plan by the end of this video is to at least have steady rod. So I'm probably going to end this video when I get the steady rod and then go ahead and make a part 2 because I'm not trying to drag it out forever.
I have found 4 symbiotes so far. Venom, then super venom, MJ,
This game is pretty nice with no commentary, so just to save y'all the trouble, not really any trouble, but I'll go ahead and just kind of be quiet for a minute because I'm not sure what to talk about, so.
I found actually 4 venom symbiotes. I'm scared because he's a big back.
That should be enough, I think. I'm not for sure. It probably won't be. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. No, not really, Riker. Alright. So, before I go ahead and get steady rod, remember when I said you'll need one puffer fish to fish in the volcano? So, we're about to actually have the steady rod. So let's go ahead and get that real quick.
I'm about to put all the copyrights down.
I swear to Oh, fell. So, I have now equipped the worms. I don't know why he's griefing. Translucent clownfish. That is another mutation. It's basically like invisible almost. So, legendary. Ooh, minus 15 progression. This is something new I haven't caught yet. So, think that, yeah, that's a Dumbo octopus. I see it out of the water. That should be enough now. So, as you can see, we're almost level 11. So, my inventory. Didn't like to sell this. Alright, so 7,000. You can now purchase steady rod from Rosslet. So, remember how I said we'll be back over here to this guy in a moment? Well, you might not have noticed, unless you walked over here. He crafts rods. And one of the rods are steady rod, rapid rod, and fortune rod. I'll keep it a buck with you. Rapid rod, not good. Fortune rod, very mid. I wouldn't recommend it. The only good one here is the steady rod. Now, this is good. So now, as we did earlier, we open the equipment bag and we equip our new rod. Alright, so let's go catch a pufferfish real quick. So, I have enough time on this game that oh, this guy's here. Firework, volcanic geode, great. So, we want to go over here, because there is a hot spot for pufferfish over here. So, if you just hop across the little, this, I don't know what they're called, and fish over here. Now here, the passive with Steady Rod is that in return for having a really low fishing time, so when you have this rod, it's going to take a really long time to reel in fish because it's minus 60% lure speed, which means it's basically saying you're going to be playing that shake mini game for a while because we want you to catch better fish. The stats on this rod are insane. So hopefully we catch a pufferfish first go. You can actually catch a megalodon and a kraken with this rod, if you didn't know. Which are fish you should not be able to catch this early, but with the help of Steady Rod you can. So if we actually take a look, minus 60% lure speed, 35% luck. So if we scroll over, Carbon Rod was minus 10%, Steady Rod's minus 60. Now that aspect of it is worse, but not by a lot. Luck is 10% better than the carbon. Control is the exact same. Resilience is better. And you can catch up to 100,000 kilogram fish, which is good. Now, catch this quicker. I'm just going to equip the carbon rod and fish this out. So we want a pufferfish. You want one pufferfish. So that we can go and fish in the volcano. Now you're probably like, well, how does a pufferfish let us fish in the volcano? Well, if you didn't know, there's actually a goblin behind it. Or I can't remember what they're called, like an orc or something. And basically, he's like, if you give me a pufferfish, I will give you a volcano rod. Now, I'll tell you right now, the volcano rod is pretty dookie. But it makes it so that you can fish in a volcano for free instead of that reinforced rod I said something about earlier. Still no pufferfish. But Dory from Finding Nemo. Wow. I'm getting really unlucky. Also, if you haven't yet, please consider liking and subscribing. Now I know I never say that, but you know, just think of it this way. More people will see my videos, and I would like it if more people are able to see my videos. So, yeah. Just so they can also learn how to play games and just kind of hang out on live streams and have fun. And that looks like the pufferfish. Yep, that's the pufferfish. Alright. So what you're going to do now, you're going to hold the pufferfish out and follow me. And if you click left click or R2 or RT, it makes a squeezy sound. Now, believe it or not, you know that pufferfish meme where the pufferfish is like biting on the carrot and he's like, ugh. Well, if you appraise this guy enough and you get the shiny mutation on it, he'll make the sound. Like, he'll make the frickin' sound of the pufferfish meme. So that's pretty cool. So this is the volcano. Now be careful, this lava instantly kills you. You do not want to die. But we're not going over here yet. So you walk in through here. You're right here. You walk over back here. This is a quick route to the orc. Or whatever he's called. I'm not good at remembering stuff, and I don't know if I even pronounced it right. Oh, it is an orc. Okay. Hold it out. Talk to him. Say, oh. I didn't even mean to say no. PlayStation and Xbox, the UI cursor is actually so weird. So you tell him what your name is. He wants a puffer fish. And then you're like, okay, I'll find you one. And then you come back, you talk to him. Yep, here. You get the magma rod, and you get the orc's best friend title. So the way to equip titles, if you go up here and you click on menu, and you scroll up from where we were doing the codes earlier, right here is all your titles. So I'm gonna just probably use Novice Fisher, because you know, it's a white title, and it matches my purely white avatar. So now if we... Sorry about that. My brother's causing disturbances, so... You walk back through the way we came. Now be careful. You gotta make sure to jump on this part, because there's like an invisible thing there my friends kept dying to. Whoa. So you go over here, before the lava rises back up. See? It's rising. Now it'll go back down, so you should be safe. Like right about here. So you cast out into the lava. You start clicking the shake, 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 and you get a badge for it. So if you're a badge collector, this is a badge. Because I know there are those kinds of people. So if you click, okay, so we haven't we haven't like really touched on this topic, talked about the bestiary. So what the bestiary does, this shows like what fish are in what area. So you remember how at the start we were at Moosewood? This is the Moosewood bestiary. So these are the fish we caught. We caught trout, we got bream, goldfish, carp, pike. But look, there's an exotic, there's a mythical, there's a legendary, then there's all these other fish. If you complete them, they give you bobbers that are purely for looks. So you remember how we put that code in earlier to get the carbon bobber? They give you more of these. Like, they give you different bobbers that look cool. And there is a bestiary for the Rosslip volcano. Now, I have not completed it on my main account, so you can quite literally, I'm pretty sure, just fish it out, fish all of the stuff out. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. I cannot cast that far down. What's my name? So, I want to catch a few fish before I end the video, because it's now about 40 minutes long. It's definitely going to be 40 minutes long, or maybe a little bit more. Ooh. Catching one feisty fish. A pyrogrub. Pyrogrub. Nice. Yeah. I've never actually fished in here, so I don't even know what kind of fish there are in here. Magma tang. Alright, I'll catch one fish and then I'm gonna end the video. Alright. Let's see, do we catch the mythical? I think there's a mythical in here. Not completely for sure though, that's the thing. Yeah, before like these Atlantis update, the volcano had a lot less lava in it, so I was really surprised when I was walking through helping my brothers get the magma rods to fish in here. I was just really surprised that it even started rising this high. But yeah, thanks for watching. This is gonna be a series. Hopefully I can post videos on this series pretty quick, or like within at least one video a week or something, just along the lines of that. But thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace. I forgot how to end the video.